All right, since my name did come up and it has a number of times on this, did he or didn't he want us to go to war in Iraq? It depends on the time period you're talking about, but I think it is very unfair for those in the mainstream media to say that he never had any reservations before we went into that war. In fact, he did in a January 28, 2003 interview with me. Now, there were many interviews during that time with me and others, but this one, before we got into the war, that might tell you a little bit about where Donald Trump was on this issue. Again, January 28, 2003, with me, Donald Trump. Listen. If you had to sort of break down for the president, if you were advising him how much time you commit to Iraq versus how much time you commit to the economy, what would you say?
Well, I'm starting to think that people are much more focused now on the economy. They're getting a little bit tired of hearing we're going in, we're not going in. Whatever happened to the days of Douglas MacArthur? I mean, he'd go and attack. He wouldn't talk. I mean, we have to, it's sort of like either do it or don't do it.
You're saying the leash on this is getting kind of short here, that the president has got to do something, presumably sooner rather than later, and stringing this along could ultimately hurt us.
Well, he's either got to do something or not do something.
Yeah. Perhaps.
Because perhaps he shouldn't be doing it yet. And perhaps we should be waiting for the United Nations. He's under a lot of pressure. I think he's doing a very good job. But of course, if you look at the polls, a lot of people are getting a little tired. I think the Iraqi situation is a problem, and I think the economy is a much bigger problem.
All right, and I think the economy is a much bigger problem.